G'day friends. Today I'm piggybacking on a project I just did a couple weeks ago, and that was the DIY Travelers inserts. So my good friends at American Crafts sent me a big lovely package of some fun arts and crafts and paper craft stuff to use. And in that package was some really great quality cardstock, and they had a big bunch of 12x12 black cardstock. So I was immediately inspired to go and create some black journal inserts, because it's kind of something you don't find very easily, and I use the same principles, the same techniques that I did before. And what I've done is integrate every page with digital stamps that I sell on my Etsy store. I know I'm always plugging it, but I just think they're a great way to use as a jump off point and create your own artworks on top of. So what I've done is create these journals. This one is not really finished. In fact, it's only the front cover that's done, so I'm going to put that down there. This is what I wanted to show you. I basically put the digistamps inside every page, and they're just a bunch of different ones, and then what I did was go over them with a white paint pen and some washi tape and some black markers and stuff too, and I just personalized every single page and Zentangled and doodled over everything using the digistamp as a jump off point. So what I wanted to do, just to say thank you for the subscribers that are subscribing and for the followers that are following, I wanted to make these 2 extra books as a giveaway. So what I'm going to do, anyone that's purchased a digistamp in February, because there's a bunch of you that already have, if you've purchased a digistamp in February, your name's already in the draw, and if you want to go and purchase a digistamp, you'll have until March 11th. And on March 11 in California time, whatever that means to you, I'm going to draw out a winner who will receive these 2 handmade digistamp inserted black inserts for, that was a mouthful and I don't know if it made sense, but you're basically going to win these. So if you've bought a digistamp in February, your name's already in. If you buy one from now until March 11th, your name's going to be in the draw too, and I'll pick it out and I'll announce it on social media and get your information and send them off to you. So what I want to show you is just how I went through it with my white paint. Oh, I'm also going to give away a white paint marker with this, Posca paint marker. So that's one of the ones that I used in here. I used a bunch because I'm sure we've all got stuff to use on black paper that we never use. But yeah, I'm going to give you one, and then you can follow along and doodle in it how I did it, or you can do whatever you want with it. Color them in, make it your own. So yeah, I just wanted to give that away and make sure that you guys know that I'm so happy that you're all here and you're all supporting my creative journey, and I want to give back in a way that's meaningful and also relevant to what I'm doing. So I hope you're excited for that, because I'm definitely excited. This is the first giveaway I've done. So yeah, this video is going to be a time lapse, and I'm going to do a little bit of a voiceover just to explain why I was doing what I was doing. And I hope you enjoy it, and I hope if you're not the lucky winner of this, don't be discouraged. The stamps are still in the store, and there's a video on how to make these, so you can totally make your own. I mean, just make the insert out of black card and doodle all over it with a white paint pen. It's super fun. Take it with you wherever you go, and take, you only need a black and a white pen, and you can completely customize these for yourself. So get on that giveaway. Don't sleep on it. The link to my store is in the description bar below. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you get in on this giveaway. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Okay, welcome to the voiceover. I always feel so weird doing these voiceovers. Alright, so what I've done here, this is just me on my stupid slow computer. Oh, we're already on printing. Basically, I was just formatting and laying out all the digistamps so that I could print them all onto the pages and save a lot of paper. I could print them page by page, but then I'd be wasting so much, so I like to go into Photoshop and just lay them out on US letter size and then get them printed. I used American Crafts, just white cardstock. It's really nice quality. And here I am making the journal inserts from this is also American Crafts black cardstock. And I'm trying a bunch of different ways, basically all the ways that I tried it in my first DIY journal inserts video. But I was also using that staple board from American Crafts, which came in super handy because I could just put the staples straight through the spine without having to get the pin or anything. But the pin method still works, obviously. Here's about 95,000 hours worth of cutting, sped up into about 20 seconds. This is me just cutting out all the digistamps, and I mean, one book would have taken a long time, but there's essentially 4 books worth, so... oh yeah, there I'm making the little teacups. I would say that this is helpful for anyone that wants to learn how to make them, but that was super quick. But they're pretty self-explanatory. And here I am sticking everything in. I use a glue stick because anything too wet, I feel like buckles the papers as they adhere to each other. And when you're working with digistamps or, anything you want to use mixed media on, I feel like it's best to start with a flat base and then add your texture on. You don't want to be dealing with adding your mediums on top of a bubbly surface or, I like to start with a flat base. So just a glue stick works really well for me. And yeah, I made 2 because I'm doing the giveaway. And if you're the lucky person that wins them, you can just copy what I've done in here, or you can totally make it your own, but I'd love to see it, so make sure you share it with me. Yeah, there's just a ton of digistamps. It was fun to print them out and look at the ones that I created over a year ago and just see how they've changed over time. So here we've got all my black and white pens out, and there's a bunch in there. Some are fountain pens, some are just really old like office pens. Anything that had black or white ink in it, I took out and just started playing with. This is, I'm going outside the border because I don't like to fussy cut right to the line. If I'm going to lay it down on a background and I want it to blend in, I'll just generally add the color into all the negative space around the image. So I'm leaving a tiny white border so that it sticks out. But if it was totally flat, I'd put a white border around it anyway. And this is the pen that I'm giving away. Not this exact one because it's almost empty. I have a new one, all wrapped in plastic, fantastic. And yeah, I'll give one of those away too, just so that if you win the book, you're not stuck, waiting for a white pen or having to buy one. I want you to get stuck right into it and have fun. And basically it's all about doodling. It's all about Zentangling and adding in marks and lines and script and whatever you like. I find it very, very extremely therapeutic to mindlessly draw, and there's only so many faces I can draw before I get a little antsy, and I found that doodling is something that I'm really into at the moment. This is my little, what do I call that? Stitching. Like I do those little strokes and it looks like sewing, like stitches. I love doing that. Just some stars because I'm fabulous. Oh goodness, this is a one-take voiceover. I'm not going to be able to edit this stuff out. Oh, I love this page. The 3 little girls from school. They're my little Kokeshi dolls. I actually lived in Japan for a couple of contracts worth of work at Tokyo Disneyland. That's how I met my husband, actually, out in Japan. I went straight over there when I was 18, and then I went back when I was 20, and did a couple of dance contracts out there, and I absolutely love Japan. I couldn't tell you everything I love about it. It'd be easier just to say what I don't love about it, and that was the fact that I had to leave. I just think it's the most wonderful country, and I love the people, I love the culture, I love how different it is. Sometimes I'm kind of astounded when I think about how different that culture is and how it still completely exists, and it's, it hasn't gone over time. It's obviously evolved into the modern century, but that culture is just so deeply rooted into every city you go to. So if you ever get a chance to go to Japan, don't pass it up. I love it. Oh, and go in cherry blossom season because it's really, really pretty. I studied Japanese in high school, so I've always had a fascination for Japanese. Funny story, actually. I had to study it myself through like an open foundation course. So when that got difficult, that got really difficult. I had to listen to cassette tapes for my listening practice, and I was so lazy about doing that. So when I went to do my final exams, I wasn't very good at listening to Japanese, just speaking it. Story of my life, though. I'm not a great listener, but I love to speak. Oh, here's a mermaid. I'm getting so behind, sorry. I love to talk. Here's a mermaid. This is more doodling, and essentially I took the shapes of the mermaid and just extended them out with the white pen. I think I'm using a Sakura jelly roll. That's got pretty opaque white ink too. Obviously, you've got to prime your white pens properly. Oh, I spilt it. You got to prime your white pens properly to get the best use out of them. And with a white pen, I mean, the formulas are just different to black. It's harder to get that opaque white, so you're gonna have to draw a tiny bit slower if you want the pigment to come out really, really bright and vibrant. But that's fine for me, even though I am a little impatient. But all the white pens work differently. Everyone's got their favorite paint pens. I couldn't tell you which one mine was, but I'm pretty sure it's the one that I'm giving away, the Uniposca 0.7. But yeah, anyway, it's gonna continue into video 2, so keep watching.